You doing? So welcome in this live dedicated this time to the release of the new website of the UUGUUL website. So it will be very relaxed, not very formal today. I have some cracker and some nice sparkling drink to talk about this new website. So maybe while waiting that everyone is coming, I will just play a little bit of UUGUUL for you guys. I hope that there will be quite some people that will come today for the release of I play the UUGUUL. The view is a little bit so seeing if I read what you wrote, it's like UUGUUL, UUGUUL, and IGIL. So actually the UUGUUL, and the IGIL, the three are different instruments. So let's just play a little bit of music. So that was a little bit of a warm up. I don't know if there is people actually, because the count of the live is saying one person is there. I don't know if it's a bug or something. So, what are the titles for the first two? It was Bayat El Kendik and Bayat Joromer. So now I guess that we can start this kind of like a little bit special live. So cheers. So the program of this live, I will still try to be a little bit short, to try to not have a live that is kind of I would say kind of like a 4 hour live as we had before. So I will try to go straight to the point. And yeah, indeed, it was Balchinkir. Exactly. I played Roton Joro after it. Sorry. So Bayat El Kendik, Bayat Balchinkir, Roton Joro, and Tojagelin. Uh-huh. So that's kind of the program of today, the thing that I want to share with you guys. So basically, some of you might know it already, might have seen already. The stevemorel.com .info website is now down, and the website migrated to a new domain, which is orol.com. And the website is totally remade, kind of new skin, new design, new platform, new a lot of things. So we will go through the various difference that there is on the website now. So first, basically the website now is less about me. It's more about the community, about the cultural knowledge. So basically in the about section, it's more about the community, the team that is behind the oral ID, the oral community. So explaining where it's coming from. There is a little bit of story of the cultural center, the physical center, how it grew, the renovation things, and all that. So you might be curious to have a look on this page. So oral, oral, which mean original, kind of ancestral, something like that. So now it's for the about section. There is still a little part about the founder, which is me, because I still didn't want to take off all my personal content from the website, but it's much more discreet now. It's a little bit like in the background of the website. And finally, in the about section, there is another new page, which is about the Discord community, explaining what is Discord, what is the point of joining the Discord community, and so on. So we will talk about the Discord a little bit later in this live. So that's kind of for the about part of the website, of the new website. Then there is the core of the new website, which is the section Learn. So in this Learn section, there is for now 2 courses. There will be more in the future. Hopefully, I will try to release 1 course every week. That might be a little bit complicated, but at least once every 2 weeks, I really wish to get new content out. So there is this new Learn section on the website, and it's divided in 3 parts. One is all courses. So hello Bjorn, thanks for joining. So one is all courses. So every single course that will be on the website will be kind of put on this page. Then there is one section, one page specifically for the Marurur and eventually the Ikil. And another one which will be for the Mongol Bichik and the calligraphy. So first I will still focus on the Marurur and eventually on the Ikil. And gradually, once the content for the Motherhood will start to be a little bit sufficient, I would say, then I will start to make some course about the Mongol Bichik. So that's for the learn section. So let me see, there is some. Well, Guillaume, I will answer in French. He asked where to find the Motherhood. So, Guillaume, c'est vraiment super simple. Sur mon site, je vends des Motherhood. J'aide les gens à avoir des Motherhood de qualité en fonction de leur budget. Donc, vous pouvez aller sur le site orol.com. Il va y avoir le lien en bas en description. Donc, vous pourrez voir une fois que le live sera fini, je rajouterai les liens en description et puis vous pouvez prendre contact avec moi. Je suis en Mongolie et je peux vous envoyer un mail en fonction de votre budget et de ce que vous voulez. So that was to answer to Guillaume how to get a motherhood and where to find a motherhood. So I said he can get one from me. And Emre is asking, where do I live? Well, I'm living in Mongolia. For now, I'm living in Ulaanbaatar, which is the capital of Mongolia. And when I will finish my master degree, I might move to the west of Mongolia to get deeper into the research. So that's not set yet, but that's what might happen. So let's get back to the website. So we saw there is the new About page, more focused on the oral community, the focus on the oral ID and project, and less on me as a person. Then the Learn with all the course and all that. So I will get back to the course a little bit later in this live in detail. Then there is one new section, Heritage, with which I will talk also a little bit more in detail after I gave you the overview of the website. Then there is the shop. So the shop, there is three things. One is the overall shop where you can buy eventually books, which I sell, calligraphies, the courses of the website for the motherhood and so on. And gradually I might add other things that you might want to buy, some partnership with maybe some library or some artists and so on. So there would be more books and interesting stuff to get, and maybe some souvenir things from Mongolia that I will see, and gradually I will try to make new calligraphies because that's also something that I miss. So that's for the first part of the shop. Then the second one is dedicated to buying a motherhood. So if you want to buy a motherhood, you don't know where to find, then you just go to my website, to this website, orol.com/order/motherhood. So if you just go on the website, it's in the shop, and then you go in motherhood, and you will have a full page of description with motherhood test, with the price in detail, with some testimonies and videos to listen to various type of motherhood, from the cheapest one to the most expensive one and so on. So there is really a lot of information. So if you want to get a motherhood, definitely that might be the place you want to go for. And then the last part of the shop is to get Mongol clothes, so the boots, the hat, the dale, the belt, and so on. So if you want some Mongol outfit, then you can also go on the website and we can talk about it. So basically what you want to do is either contact me directly through the website. There is a form in the contact page, or you can contact me on Facebook eventually, or on the Discord. There is also a Telegram which can be used to get in touch. So that's basically how it works. And then we talk about the budget and all that. I show you some pictures, some videos and all that. And then you can get your instrument or your outfit. So just to share, I'm drinking kvass I think it's Russian. I think it's made from it's non there is no alcohol, and I think it's made from what they have before making the beer. So I'm totally addicted to that. Just it's a little. Some of you might know that. It's super 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 good. I really love it. So I just wanted to show that. Anyway, so that's for the new structure of the website. So it's much more simplified compared to the previous one. Also, it should be much faster because I also changed the hosting. So it should be faster, it should be lighter, it should also be much more pretty because I also invested in a new platform, in a new theme to give you more option on the website and to give a more community feel kind of on the website. So I will get in detail about that super soon. So the first part, the first detailed part that I want to share is why I changed the website. Some of you might actually ask about that. So why did I change the website, and why a lot of the content that was on the YouTube is now hidden or deleted? So there is few answer to that. The first one is that the previous website, as we talked a little bit for a while, actually, I've been working on this new website for 2 months now, and we've been talking quite a lot with the community on Discord about the website, about how it would be easier to share the knowledge and the format, how it would be interesting for the users to have more content, and how on the other side that would be also easy for me and not take billion years to make videos and stuff, because the Into the Motherhood was super 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 produced. I did everything on my own, and some episode took me sometime like 2 months. So 2 months for one episode, being full time on the on doing videos, that's not something that I can afford because I have a lot of other things on the side. So we talked quite a lot to try to find a compromise between the community getting new content, having a good user experience, and me also taking pleasure and making content in a kind of like easy way, a little bit more easy than it was before. So that's a first reason. The second one is you might see actually if you already bought the new course, which I will talk a little bit after, that the style is a little bit between the live and the Into the Murder. So for me, that's much easier because I don't have to set the two cameras, the microphone, and then put the light, and then edit everything, make the synchronization, all the motion design, the script, and all that. That was really, really heavy work. So we kind of changed the format of the videos. So that's how I think we should be able to get new content every 2 weeks or every weeks if the videos are a little bit small. So that's one reason. And a third one is actually all the content being on YouTube, especially in the live. It was almost like seriously almost impossible for someone that was looking for a specific question to find the answer within the 20-30 live and Into the Motherhood and the various videos. There is like almost like 50 hours of content, and there is no way on YouTube to easily make a search, find information, and that's too complicated to go through the 25 live, check the menu and everything. So that's not possible. So that's another reason. Basically, now I will transfer gradually all the content from the live to the website. So some content will still be free, and some content will be paid. The paid reason is very simple, is that it's been 8 years that I share a lot of content for free, and now I just can't afford to keep doing it for free. So I still try to make a low price so it's not too expensive, and I think it's worth the value of the various course, but I can't just share everything for free for myself. And also I won't be able to grow and eventually hire new people, new person, if I keep going like that for free all the time. So that's why some of the course will be paid and some will be free. Also, there is the heritage part, which I will talk a little bit later, that will be totally free. We will see what will be in that section very, very soon. So that's a third reason, the search, being able to find content very easily. So now on the website, there is a search, a new search, kind of like, I would say, search option, and it's going through everything that is on the website. So basically it's going through every single page, it's going through every single courses, the topics and the lesson that are inside the courses, it's going through the various articles that are on the blog. So basically, if you will be looking for answers about a specific topic, now with the new search module, normally you should find information like that. Basically, you just write what you want. For example, new string, change the string, the mute, or I don't know, whatever, tatlak or urtindo or things. Now with the new search module, it should be like billion times easier to find information. So basically, gradually, every things that are on YouTube, it will move to the website. So that's another reason. Then a fourth reason, which is actually the most important to me, it's that on YouTube, to share content, to share knowledge, we are like crazy limited. So now I will talk about the course format in detail. First, we add the YouTube video. On the YouTube, we put a video, we can put eventually some chapter, and that's kind of it. In the descriptions, we cannot put new image, we cannot put new video, we just add some text, and that's all. So it's not very comfortable. And also, if I want to have like kind of various videos within a big course, kind of on YouTube, it's kind of possible with the playlist, but it's not gonna be very comfortable for the user to go through the videos and all that. So YouTube for that is super limited. So what I did on the website, I invested into a learn management system, which is called LearnDash. Some of you might know about it. So the thing that it allows is the things that it allows are just super crazy awesome. Basically, now it's easier to divide a course in lesson, and within the lesson we can also put some topics. So it's super easy to make a very clear structure for lesson. Then we can add some quizzes. So the quizzes are, as it's called, a quiz, being able to ask questions to check if you really understood the core element of the course. Also, it's possible to force the order of how the person will watch the various videos. So I see a lot on YouTube, for example, there is 2-3 videos of the Into the Motherhood course kind of show that really takes a lot of views, and the rest is kind of like forgotten. And for me, as someone who want to spread information and write information, that's very frustrating, because in those other videos, there is also very important things that must be known to really understand the metaphor, to really play correctly and all that. So with this new learn management system, I can kind of force you to watch all the steps that are important. So you won't be able to skip basic core things and go directly to the super high thing. No, you will need to go through every detail to really get the full package, and I hope really understand what I want to share at 100%. So that's something that is super awesome with this new learn management system. Then I also invested in a new video player, media player that is on the website, which is called Presto. And it allows to have like chapter, kind of like YouTube, but there is also the ability to have a menu and to navigate very easily. I think it's faster, it's lighter than YouTube, and it's much more clearer. It's much more comfortable. So that's another thing, another addition that is on the website. And finally, now below the video, it's possible to add a glossary, new words, definition, pictures, videos, and all that. So basically now in the course, you have the core video of the lesson, but below this video, you will have a bunch of new information, of extra information, and sometime in the videos I talk in Mongolian, in Mongol language. So for those who do not know anything about the Mongol language, I put below the word in Latin, in Kirill, in Cyrillic, with the explanation, with the translation. So really, I think that this form will really help to learn much more clearly, to get a better understanding. Because even though the Into the Murderer, I think, was pretty cool, was pretty rich, even though it was like that, still after watching the episode, a lot of people were asking me some question that I thought was very clear in the Into the Metaverse. So now this will allow us to put more information and clarification very easily. So that's the main reason why the old content on the YouTube is kind of now deleted and hidden, and that it will be transferred to the new website. So basically, also, if you have some question about all the things that I am saying now, feel free to ask on the chat. I will answer directly live. So just will drink a little bit. This is so awesome. This drink is absolutely awesome. So that's for the new course system that is on the website, and which I think is really much more awesome. Now on the website, basically I invested in a new platform which allow you to have your own profile on the website. So basically a little bit like a soft light Facebook. For now, you are able to upload a new avatar, to have a cover picture, to add some profile information if you want. Most are only visible to the members. So the members, the person that has an account on the website. I will explain how to get an account a little bit later. So you can really have a much more comfortable profile on the website now than you had before. Now it's much more pretty, it's much more intuitive, I hope, I think. So that's also something that I'm very happy about that. And in the future, depending on how the community grow and all that, maybe you will be able on the website to post content, kind of like on Facebook, with the like system, the message system, and make friends and connect with each other and all that. So this, we will talk about it gradually with the Discord community, if it's something that can be interesting on the website, or if the Discord is enough, then that's not something that will be implemented on the website. But know that it's something that is possible, or eventually stop the Discord and move everything on the website. That's another option. So gradually we will see how the website grows, and with the community, we will talk about it and where the community want to put and bring the website and the Discord together. So that's also something that I think is pretty cool, to have a profile with the profile picture and all that. So now, how do you get a profile, an account on the website? Some actually asked, so I will answer that now. Basically, as most of the website is for free and is open to anyone, you don't need an account or a profile to see most of the content. You only need it for the paid content for the courses that are not free. Actually, no, for every courses you need the profile. So basically what you will need to do when you visit the website, if you want to get the Into the Morel course, which is free, you can on the website go on the Into the Morel courses, then you can say start, and it will send you to the shop. On the shop, this course is like €0, so it's for free. Then you will have to add your information, and that's how you will be able to create your account. Or if you want to go directly in a paid course, same principle. You can go in the shop, choose the course that you want, and buy it. Maybe later they will be bundled. You can buy maybe 2, 3 courses as you want. So that's how you get an account on the website. Why did I choose this method? Basically, it's a way to filter the persons that are really interested into learning, and hopefully to avoid having just random person making an account, and later, if there is something like a timeline or share post and everything, kind of trying to have only serious person on the website. Because as I will talk about the heritage part very soon, maybe just after that, you will understand that now the whole community, I really want to push it to something a little bit different. So that's the reason why to get a profile, to create an account on the website, it's through the shop. When you are buying a course, buying a free course, so you don't give any money, it's for free. You just need to register through the shop. Or if you buy a paid course, then of course you will have to pay for it. So now I hope that all that is very clear. I hope that all that is very clear for everyone. If you have questions, feel free to ask. And I want to talk also, just before going into the big things that is the heritage section, I just want to talk a little bit about the Discord. So now, if you get on Discord, you can find a coupon which allows you to have a 10% discount on all the courses. So basically, just by I would say, just by joining Discord, making your presentation, and getting the role, kind of the status that shows that you are on the Discord for the culture, you can access the coupon to have a 10% discount on every courses. So that's the first thing that is cool on the Discord. Then the next step, the next level on the Discord, basically, if you buy a course, a paid course on the website and join the Discord, you can also have a new role, which is oral chef or oral student. And if you buy a module from me, you can get the role oral customer on the Discord. And those two roles give you access to the VIP part of the oral server on Discord. And it will also give you access to a coupon which will give you a 30% discount on every courses. So I think that's pretty cool. And the last rank, if I would say, is if you make a donation, a monthly donation on the website. So now the support part is in the footer. So you can choose support or and then you will have the possibility to make a single donation or a recurring donation. I might actually take off the single donation and give only the possibility to make a recurring donation. So if you make a recurring donation, then you will get access to the oral patron role on Discord, and it will give you a discount of 40% on every single courses. So that's a little bit about the various role and discount that you can get through Discord and by supporting the oral website and all that. And finally, about the Discord, what is cool, especially if you buy content and get access to the VIP part of the server. Basically, on the VIP part, it's all the really, how to say, all the members that are kind of connected every day, that shares almost every day and ask really nice things about the culture, sharing the culture. And also, I ask a lot to this VIP part on Discord, advice for new release, which content to release, how to make a good website, what would you want for the website, the new feature and all that. So basically all that is going on the VIP section. And also the new thing that I will implement on the VIP section is the choice for the next content to be released. So I'm not sure how to do that yet, but basically what I will do is I will put a list of the maybe a dozen of new content to be released, and you will be able on this VIP section to choose the one that you want to be released first. And once there is enough vote, okay, I will do this one, the first one that you want, and release it on the website and so on. So I also think that I might kind of do something like basic exercise, fundamental exercise, and then the next course will be something more advanced, then again something more basic, then something more advanced, kind of to give food to everyone. Because if I stay only on the basic stuff, then the person that are following this channel and all that for a year or two, they might get bored a little bit. And if I make only advanced stuff, then the person that just starts might get totally lost. So I might alternate. So maybe make two lists in this channel on Discord, which is the next basic video and which one is the next advanced video or something like that. So that I think it will be up and running in the current few days. So that's also another reason to pay for some content and access to the VIP section, to be really part of the on the, how to say, on the making of this community. So Sin is asking, when you say advanced and beginners, are you talking about songs or rather techniques or both? Basically, both. It can be if I talk about beginner stuff, it can be simple bow exercise. It can be the left hand gymnastic to get better at playing notes. It can be very basic songs. So a little bit what we had in the very old previous Motherhood lesson, or simple simple melodies, eventually also the urtindo practice in the first step. And then in the advanced content, it can be advanced techniques. So for example, the Zochelt, it can be the various type of horse gallop, horse rhythm. It can be full tatlak, like 2, 3, 4 minutes tatlak, full composition kind of this kind of stuff. Or so basically it can be techniques, beginner techniques or advanced techniques, or beginner or advanced melody. So yeah, basically now it's really, I think I will really give you two lists and then you just choose what you want, and I will just give you what you want. I think it's best to interact like that, and gradually it will grow. um, so maybe there's a way to have a rating system on the course. um, it's not possible to make a rating system on the course, but what I can do, if you go on the website, on the courses, on the upper left of the thumbnail of the courses, there is a label, and I can customize this label. So I could write in this label beginner, intermediate, and advanced. If it's something that you think is cool, that's something that I can do. But I'm not sure it's too cool. That would be to put it in the title, but I think it's not that cool. So maybe I can just put it in this, how to say, in this label on the thumbnail, and that might do the trick. So yeah. So that's kind of for the Discord advantage. I think it's pretty important that you know. So yeah, let me drink a little bit. Let's see if you guys have some questions about what I just shared, and then we will go to talk about the heritage section, which I'm like super crazy excited about. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. And actually, there will be a giveaway in this live. You will access, for the free quickest person that will use the coupon, you will have a 50% discount on the new release course, which I could talk also, I could present this new course actually. This, I think I saw that Magne loved that also. If you are in Ukraine, you should have this. I think it's Russian, so you might have that too. I think I saw that you said you love it too. So that way people can know what they can access, and it allow them to access their level too. Yeah. So yeah, but there is no alcohol in even though it's Russian, there is no alcohol. Well, actually, Sin, for this, I'm not sure yet. Um, but actually, with the learn management system, it's possible to lock and force someone to see a previous course before getting access to more advanced one. So I'm not sure yet if I will use it, because gradually then it means that the person might need to spend a lot of money to get access to more advanced content. So I'm not sure exactly how I will manage that, because if someone already know the motherhood quite a lot, and just discover the website today but already play for 5 years, for example, then they will not need to go through the fundamental stuff. So I'm not sure yet, or that's a possibility, but I don't think I will use it. But maybe I will put it in the description, like kind of making a warning, saying that it's kind of like an advice, you know. It's best to have seen this course, this course, this course to really get to understand this one. For example, let's say there is a course to yeah, exactly prerequisites. Let's say there is a course to learn one song, one urtindo, and of course, there will be course to learn the various technique for the urtindo. So basically, someone that wants to get into the melody directly, then it would be best that they learn, they see the various lesson for the various techniques. So maybe I won't lock it, but I will still make some kind of warning or like a big text in red, like, hey, if you don't know this and this and this, then maybe you want to look at that before getting in this course because it's kind of advanced. And I think then I will make this beginner, intermediate, and advanced label. I will change that. I will change that after the live, so it should be cool. So yeah, I will put that the prerequisite in the intro. Okay, so now the moment that you've been waiting, ta, 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 the heritage section. Okay, so it's gonna be awesome. So what is this heritage section? So my drum, I don't have drum. I have a DAF. Actually, I have an Iranian DAF just somewhere there. But now it's late here in Mongolia, so maybe I won't play the percussion right now. Okay, so let's get into the heritage. So let's talk about the heritage, okay? So again, okay, maybe there is a little bit of alcohol in this drink, right? So this heritage section, basically it's taking the blog of the previous website. So I cleaned all my personal stuff, the interviews, the seals, the calligraphies, all that. It's kind of like in a more discreet, kind of private area of the website, which you can access from About Founder, which is kind of my presenting page. And in this heritage section, basically, there is like, Magne is saying there is like 1.5% of alcohol. Oh my God. If I drink more, then what will happen? So I try to concentrate, okay? So I don't know how to start because this heritage thing, there is so many stuff. Basically, in this heritage, which will be on the form of a blog, there will be various sections, which will be, for example, Töz, Urtindo, Homi, Tsor, Mongol traditions, craftsmanships, writing, I don't know, whatever. Many kind of stuff that relate to the heritage and to the culture. And for now, what I'm working now with for this section is that I kind of work with some other researcher, and they will share some of their content, some of their research, some of their archive, of their the text that they found or whatever, and we will put that for free, totally open to everyone. So the first, you will discover the various person with whom I'm working on when I will release, when we will release actually those content on the heritage part. So one that I can tell is General Sarin, which is my lovely, I don't know how to say in English, the my teacher that I love so much, which actually is the co-founder of the UUGUUL. She's a historian. She's super crazy good in linguistic, in the language. She in the Mongol Bichik. She read, how to say, like the old book of the priests. I mean, she's totally insanely awesome. So basically, she will help me make some translation, make some explanation of text and stuff like that. And eventually, she will even share her own research directly on the website. But it will be in Mongol language and in English. And if there is time and motivation and all that, French and Mongol Bichik. But that might be heavy, so I don't know. But for sure, Mongol and English. That's for sure. So the first few content that will be out on this heritage section. So I will tease you right now. There is a Dzarching third, which is a little bit rare. There is 2 minutes of video of a Tulch singing the two first paragraph of this Tulch, reciting the two first paragraph of this Tulch. So the article will be the biography of this man, who he is, where he's coming from, maybe a little bit of his history, depending on what we can find. Then there will be the full third, 11 pages, translated in English. So in Mongol and in English. So I might not do the French and the Mongol Bichik because 11 page, that's a little bit heavy. So maybe later, I don't know, but for sure Mongol and English. Plus, Jadral Serrin, actually, she studied this third way back. So she will also share her knowledge, the thing that she found on it and all that. So that will be the first content that will be shared on the heritage. Then there is another person which actually shared this thought. She has a lot of content to share. So we are working together for a while now on those things. And once this first third is finished, we will start a second one. There will be some tour. I don't know all the content that she wants to share yet, but I know that there is third, there is homie, I think, there is some tour, there is some dance, and there is something else. I don't remember what it was, but there is like 4 or 5 different kind of things that she's willing to share on the website. So that's pretty insanely awesome. Then once it will grow a little bit and there will be some more content, I already started to speak and talk with some other researcher, talk about this idea and all that, and they are pretty open to the idea, pretty open to share their own research and some small, how to say, paper. So hopefully it will grow and it will become a platform for researcher and for cultural, I would say, representatives to share their content. So I will basically all the costing, all the hosting price and all that, it will be managed by the ORG. That's why also there is now paid course, so we can, if it works and we get a bit of money, we can use this money to get better hosting, better server, and make the website grow and all that, and eventually pay the various person. For example, Jadral Serhan now is helping pro bono, just like the way I did for a while. But if I could earn enough money to hire her and have her like 100% of the time working all day, all the time on this kind of research and all that, that would be like super crazy, crazy. So that's a little bit another kind of reason of the paid courses. So this heritage section will be, I'm really I'm not exactly sure of how much content we can share, and I mean the frequency. I don't know if it can be one something every week, or one in a month or something. But if every single third, I know that the first third is 11 pages and the second one is 45, actually 90 pages. So that, to translate that, that's gonna take a while because it's poetry. So it's not just translating in a very simple way. It's really poetry, so that's a little bit tricky to translate. So it might take time, but some things might go out super quickly, and some might take more time and all that. But basically, this heritage section is really something that hopefully will grow a lot, and maybe some people will just, oh, that's super cool. I would like to share my research on this or that, and put it on the old website, on the old platform and all that. So gradually it might grow, and more people might invest, and more researcher, more musician and all that might share what they have, their old recording of their grandpa, or I don't know, whatever it can be. Of course it needs, I want on this heritage section that still there, I still want there is a little bit of quality. I don't want just to put any kind of stuff. Still need to, by quality I mean the recording. If it's just audio or video, it needs to be at least a little bit clean. If it's full of wind and we can barely hear anything, then it doesn't, I mean, it's not gonna serve the purpose. So that's the first thing. And the second thing, it needs also to have explanation. I don't want to just take one archive or one video of one grandpa or something and put it on the website without knowing who's the guy, what he's playing, where he's coming from, and what is the meaning of the thing that he's playing or singing or whatever. So I really want the content on this page to be related to the culture, but also to share the knowledge of what is in the videos and all that, not just sharing music. So a little bit more like on a I would say professional side of the force, if I could say. So that's why before I said the oral is kind of, I want to push it to something new, not just a community of amateur, of passionate of the culture, but try to bring professional researcher, scientist, in the salad, if I could say, in the group, in the community. So it's not just people that are interested, but it's also historian, archaeologist, musician, singer, and other kind of person. So basically try to make this oral grow to something more professional, and open, mostly open, because I think that a lot of archive of valuable piece of art are hidden in some lock, in some safe lock somewhere in some place, and only few chosen one that knows the guy or something can get them. And I think it's very wrong, because that's how we lose the culture. Culture should be shared. So this heritage section, I hope it will grow and bring the attention to big scientists to share their content. Why not? They could even share their full book. I don't know. It's really really open right now. So that's the idea of this heritage part of the website. So I think that I talked about everything of this new website. Actually, maybe I could talk about something else. In for let's see. You, I think that most of you knows that there is a book on the way. So, do you want me to give you some information about this book now, or maybe not, or maybe in another life? What do you think, guys? I asked because it's kind of connected to the heritage. Okay, I will talk about it very. I will try to be super short. So just to give you a little of story for some of you that might not now, might not know. I've been working on a book for a super long time, almost 3 years, I think. And in this book, there is translation, explanation of around 30 songs, praise, and all that. And I made a crowdfunding back then when I thought it was almost at the end. The problem is I had some trouble. First one is that the crowdfunding didn't reach 100%. It was like 65 or 70% or something like that. And the few person that were working with me on the Mongol version kind of disappeared. So I had to find a new person. It took me a few months. Then I found a new person. We worked for a few months and then she disappeared also. So a lot of trouble. And then after a while, I just decided that, okay, I will not find anyone that would have the will to help me on this Mongol version. So I just went through on my own with Laura, which worked on the book from day one to improve the English version. So basically, what is now totally ready is the English and French translation. And for the Mongol Cyrillic and the Mongol Bichik, I have some trouble because the person who was supposed to proofread kind of is super busy, helped me on 5-10 pages and then disappeared, and now I've been waiting for months and she's still not there. And another person that was supposed to make illustration also disappeared. It's too busy and he made like a 4 illustration out of 40 that we agreed, which I pay. And it kind of totally busy and disappear. So I'm starting to think that this book will never be released because it's so much trouble. So what I'm thinking, for those who actually paid a part in the crowdfunding, if they want to support the oral and let me keep what they paid for the book, that's great. And the second thing, if they want their money back, I can refund what they paid. But anyway, I'm thinking to put all this content on the heritage part for free. So all those 30 songs, praise, and all this research I made for like years, I will try to finish one song at a time with Jadra Serrambach, with my teacher Jadra Serran. And once one is finished, boom, we put it on the heritage part. And if we manage to finish at some point all those things with the 4 language, because there is 4 language, then why not make a book in that time? So I don't know what you think about this idea, but basically this book is going on for a while, and I have a lot of trouble with the person that are supposed to make the editing on the Mongol part, to make the proofreading and all that. I've wrote the book 5 times already by hand to check that there is no mistakes and all that. And after writing 5 times, I made a last. I asked my another teacher to make a final quick read, and there were so many mistakes. Almost, I mean, one little mistake per page or something like that, or every 2 page. And then it was like, okay, I can't just do that. I need to go thoroughly with this other person, with this teacher, word by word, to be sure that everything is fine and all that. And it's taking too much time, and I really want to release all this content. That's too sad that it is just sleeping on my desk and waiting for someone to check it, to proofread it, to edit it, and all that. So if you have an opinion on that, definitely tell me what you think. That would help me try to make, well, actually, I cannot really find a solution. I cannot steal that person to make her work crazy on the book. So I think that's something that I might do. Try to finish the songs one after one with Jadra Serra, and then when one is finished, release it on the heritage area, instead of waiting that the 30 pieces are all ready to release. Maybe it's best that I release once after one after one at a time. So that's kind of the idea about the book. So I'm a little bit depressed with that, because that's so much work that's so close to the ending. And normally all the illustration, I talk with the guy who was supposed to make the illustration. I talked with him in May, and in June I gave him all the information to make the drawing, and I said I need around 40 illustration. We had kind of an agreement, and he said that mid-August everything should be done, and by mid-August only 4 illustrations were done. And now I have no other news. He's crazy busy, so I think he kind of forgot, or if he makes the illustration, that will be one every once in a while. So that's one issue. And the other one is that other person that was okay to proofread made, I think, around 10 to 20 pages, and then got a new job and totally crazy busy, and has absolutely no time right now to work on that. So I'm kind of stuck right now with that, but still I would like to release. Some texts are kind of 100% ready, but some other are still in the waiting. So, well, that's for the book. So maybe I will still wait 1 or 2 weeks to think about it, especially because some people actually gave money for it, for the book, which might never be released, or it might not be in a short term. But actually, maybe that would be better if it's shared on the website instead. So if you are watching this live and you kind of made a donation on the crowdfunding for the book, please reach me. You can join me with the contact page on my website, and you can tell me what you think. Definitely, I would be very happy to hear your opinion, even if you want to let me keep the money to move forward with the oral community, or if you want a refund and then access the various um, content that I will share for free on the website. I'm really open and totally okay to make the refund. I think it's totally fair. So definitely reach me out for that, and then we can talk and make everything how to say, straight and fair and all that. I think it's very important. Well, Magne, the thing is that students do not have the skill to make the editing. That's too hard. That the level of the language is too hard. Actually, the proofread I has to free normal person to make it, and the result is that I wrote 3 times. I wrote the first time, then asked someone to check, then that person checked, then I rewrote with the correction of that person. And then some things felt weird to me when I was reading and checking with dictionaries and all that. So I asked another better person to proofread. Then, after all the correction, I wrote a third time. And then, actually, before those third time, I already wrote 2 times fully to have a first proofreading with another teacher. And then after this third time written, I finally asked my Mongol Bichik teacher to check, which she made like a 20-30 page, and still there were mistakes. So I cannot just ask a student or a normal simple person to make the proofreading, because the level of it is, it's poetry. It's very some how to say, some texts are normal person don't understand. So that's why it's so tricky. It's not just newspaper level of literature. That's very old things. So basically, it's really something that can be checked by professional, by linguists, and person that have quite a high level in the language, in both Cyrillic and in Mongol Bichik. And also the Mongol Bichik, for the text, I write it in an old way, not the modern way, so it makes it even more harder. So, well, yeah, well, if you have one, please send me that person. The thing is that there is 30 text, there is 120 page, and I already paid a lot of person for that. So there is also a little bit of a financial issue there, because the person that made the proofreading before, I paid for them and then didn't really finish it. So I cannot just keep paying people to proofread 10 pages and not finish the work. So that's also another reason. So that's a little bit tricky. And yeah. Well, yeah, last year university, I mean, the level of that is, the last person I asked, she's a textologist. She has like a PhD, I think, and still she made mistakes. So, well, I don't know if it's because she don't have those skills, or if it's because she didn't really pay attention. I don't really know. I don't want to to talk bad things or anything, but it's really, I really want to give something that is correct, that is accurate. So the person that would make this proofreading really need to kind of make the effort, put the heart in it, and not just quick read and everything. Because now in Mongolia, in very in very in all the modern books, there is tons of mistakes, like Singh is saying, orthographic mistakes, like the capital writing, the punctuation, and all that. So that's definitely something that I don't want. So, seeing there is books without mistakes. I mean, if you read The Lord of the Ring, The Hobbit, I don't think there is mistakes in it. So, well, it's possible. It just needs to put the attention, the art, not just read something very quickly and really just go thoroughly to it. So, well, that's why I'm thinking that maybe going one text after another would be easier to manage instead of giving 30 text 120 page, actually 240 page to check to someone. I think it's easier to give maybe 10 pages for one song. So that's why I'm thinking to kind of give up the idea of the book and transfer the content on the on the website. Oh, there is no, there is mistake on the Hobbit. I mean, I've read the English version, but not totally. I maybe did not reach the page with the mistakes. So yeah, sorry that I try to be short on this book heritage part. So now it's time for the giveaway of the 50% discount for the new course. So while you can check the coupon, I will put, if there is no free person that take the coupon and the course right now, then I will put it in the description. So when the live is finished later, if you catch up with the sorry, I'm reading, a book is considered mistakes free when it has less than 7 spelling mistakes, I believe, or something like that. Yeah, well, it depends on the size of the book. If there is 2,000 pages and there is 7 mistakes, that's fine. But if the book is 100 pages and there is 7 mistakes, then that's a little bit awful. So and the thing is also the Mongol language is maybe you know what is going on in Inner Mongolia. The Mongol language is a little bit in a sensitive, especially the Mongol Bichik is a little bit in the sensitive position. So I don't want to put mistakes in the writing. You know, I write it by hand to kind of support also this writing, this language. So it's not to share mistakes. So I'm very perfectionist, maybe too much, I don't know, but definitely now I think that you guys, you know me, you know that I try to share very accurate knowledge, and when I don't know and when I'm not sure, usually I don't talk about it. I prefer to really be sure and have concrete knowledge, concrete information before sharing it. So for this book, all the text I've researched a lot to be sure of the meanings and all that. So same for the writing. I don't want to give you things with mistakes. I mean that's I yeah, for me that's weird. So that's why I really want to give something good. Anyway, now the 50% discount on the course. So you will find the course link in the description of this live. And while you can check the coupon on screen, I will talk a little bit about what is in this course. So here is the coupon. I do it a little bit like a old style, maybe using a piece of paper. I didn't know how else I could do. So you can use this coupon to get a 50% on 50% discount on the fundamentals of the Morel on the new UUGUUL website. So in this course, basically, we will go through the fundamentals of the Morel, as the name is saying so. We will, so let me remember, there is like almost four hours of content. There is around 25 or 26 videos. And in those videos, we go through a bit of symbolism. There is two legend of the Morel, Hukunamjil, legend of the Ikil, with the Tatlaq, Orolte Sharak. There is quite a bit of knowledge with some neighbor instrument. There is, of course, the symbolism. There is a little bit more information that's quite more detailed, I think, than the Into the Morel. The Into the Morel is very general, and as it's now 1 year, I could have the feedback of quite a lot of persons. So all those questions that were not answered into the Morel, it's now answered in the new fundamentals of the Morel. So there is also information on how to change the strings, use the mute, set the sound post, disassemble the Morel. There is also about the materials, the various materials used for the Morel, because I know that some person are actually trying to to build their own instruments. So that might be interesting to know also the various wood and materials that are used. Actually, I could, in that episode on the course, I could add the size of the various part of the. I will add that on the kind of like how to say, a pattern for the different size of the pegs, the neck, and all that. That might be cool. I will add that. So you will have kind of like a pattern with the various size. The wood. What else? I think I forget a lot of things because I kind of made all those videos a while ago. There is a lot of troubleshooting also. If you have trouble with, how to say, weird sound about the rosin, about the various type of bows, how to use the rosin. So basically, if you know nothing about the Morel, about bow instrument, it will really give you everything you need to know to get started. So there is not yet practical exercise. Those will come in the next course. And I'm thinking also doing the exercise, the basic exercise with 2 different bows, and do all the exercise with the 3 various position. So it won't be confusing, because sometimes some people ask me, yeah, but I don't have the same bow that you have in the video, and I don't use the same position that you are using in the video, so I don't understand that. So I was thinking I will just make every exercise, the basic one, I would say, not the advanced one, because once the base is set, it's fine. But the basic exercise using the 3 different bows, the one for the Ikel, the one kind of traditional Morel, and the modern one, and use the various holding. So you will really see, and you will really be able to, how to say, you will be able to see exactly with the bow you are using, with the same position. So this, for the bow, it will come in the next course. And again, for this fundamental of the Morel, Blaviken, help me, what do I miss? There is also like about the various type of heads that a Morel can have, and the various meaning behind the heads. Also, I kind of introduced the Ikel, so which is this instrument, which is kind of the ancestor of the Morel, which has no head, which I played in the beginning of this live. So I kind of make the difference between the Morel and the Ikel, the legend of the Ikel, the legend of the Morel, how is the tuning on the Ikel, how is the tuning on the Morel, about the strings. I mean, there is like around 25 videos. So normally, if you're starting the Morel and you don't know anything, these fundamentals of the Morel will really give you, I think, at least 95%, if not 100%, content, information, and knowledge that you will need to get started correctly and to really get a big idea of the background behind the Morel. So yeah, I hope that it should answer a lot of the questions. Also, there is knowledge in this course. There is also information about the position, the body position. Blaviken is helping me. there is also some information about the origin of the murder, from what it's coming from. So you will have to get into the course to know the object that gave the inspiration to make this instrument. Yeah, there is information about the fingernails, because that's something that is asked quite often. Why should we have the fingernails and all that? And okay, Sin, thanks for joining today, and see ya. The wolf note, what is a wolf note, how to solve it, and there is advice for your practice. So how to have a good practice, how to practice correctly, how to set a practice, and various advice to get efficient practice and learn efficiently, quickly, and all that. So basically, this course is, if you want to get in the motherhood, I don't want to be in a promotional craziness, but I think that this course, if you want to get in the motherhood, you must get it. I mean, that's I don't know. I don't think there is any other person that share this much content about the motherhood, with this much detail and all that. So definitely, you might want to have a look on it. If you are new on this channel, you can also go on the website and take the free course into the motherhood. That will give you an idea, a more general idea. But this one, the fundamentals of the motherhood, on the oral.com website, it will really give you, I think, every single things that you will need to have and to know and to understand, to get started properly and to get on the right path with the motherhood or with the UUGUUL. So the coupon, it's only for 3 person. So the free first person that use this coupon on the website, they will have a 50% discount. Then after the free, this coupon will not be available anymore. So fundamentals live discount 50. So yeah, that's, I will set it, I will put it in the description if the free coupon are not used in the live, and so you will be able to try it and see if there is still one available. So I think that's it for today's live. It's been 1 hour 30 again. I've said that I would try to be short, but there were just too much information to share about the new website and the new platform. So basically, I think that each time there is quite interesting content or anything that gets out on the website, I think that I will make a live. So when it will be an heritage part, then I will talk about the article of the heritage on the live. So maybe briefly, just to give an idea, and if you want to go in depth, you will be able to go on the website. And when it will be for a paid course, I will make a live and make a giveaway like that for the free for first person that get it. So I hope that this live was cool and interesting for you, that you like the music also in the beginning, and that it was funny and all that. So I think that's it for today. And well, until next time, may the blessing of the eternal blue sky be upon you. Bye bye. It's there.